Welcome to J.B.T Media, the world under the microscope.
Orchestrated collapse, order out of chaos, cutting down all economic chains to roll in the calculated plan.
We're going to be losing a significant amount of food, nearly 6 million pounds. It's hard to imagine why these dollars were cut out of the budget.
You know, we spend an awful lot of money building these very fancy tanks and guns, but you can't eat a gun.
The USDA has cut $11 million in funding that food banks across North Carolina were expecting to receive in 2025. The money helps farmers supply fresh, local produce to food banks who then distribute it to people who can't afford groceries.
What we hear a lot about is the fiscal responsibility needs for the government. But what is fiscally responsible about taking food out of the hands of children who are in need, and seniors and families in our community?
These peppers here come from a North Carolina farm. We have programs where the government money pays the farmers to grow produce for this food bank.
This investment has allowed the local supply chain to flourish. We are losing $2 million that we use to purchase that fresh, healthy food from small rural family farms each day.
Many of them have told us that without those resources, they may not be able to stay open.
So now not only we are going to impact people who use that food to, live, we're also impacting farmers.
I think about when I was a kid and I was facing food insecurity. To me, a food bank was the dimly lit church basement, full of some dusty expired cans of olives, and that's sort of like what you got, right? That's not what food banking is today. The vast majority of the food that we distribute, over 50%, is fresh produce, fresh dairy, eggs, protein, coming in bins like these directly from local farms.
Nearly 1.5 million North Carolinians don't have enough to eat, and food banks like the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina have been a lifeline. Now, as part of a $1 billion cut to local food purchasing assistance for food banks and schools across the United States, this aid is under threat.
There's 1 in 5 children who are facing hunger in our service area. Think about the child going to school alongside my child. Will they be able to learn and thrive? And it's not just about the food today, but the impact of the lack of this food today in 5 years and 10 years and 20 years down the road is going to be systemic.
Let your legislators know that we absolutely have to protect funding for these programs. It is funding for farms. It is funding for families facing hunger. We have to get involved.
Visit J.B.T Media on all social media. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you.